Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are diving into the world of lockpicks. But we're not talking about crime here. We're talking about solving these amazing, intricate mechanical puzzles from the inside out. This is the fascinating world of lock sport.
Okay, so let's just get the big one out of the way, right? The first thing everyone asks is, isn't this illegal? And, there's definitely a negative bias, but the truth is, in most places, just owning lockpicks is totally legal, as long as you follow one really, really crucial rule.
And this is it. This is the golden rule. It's the core ethical principle of the entire lock sport community. Think of it like a chef's knife. In the right hands, it's a tool for creating something amazing. It's all about intent. Lock sport is all about the challenge, the fun of figuring out a mechanism, not about doing anything wrong.
Section 1. The art of tension. Now, you might think the pick is the star of the show, but believe it or not, the real secret to opening a lock, it actually starts right here. So here's the secret, and honestly, this is the part I find absolutely fascinating. No lock is perfectly made. They have these tiny, microscopic imperfections. So when you apply just a little bit of turning pressure, that's the tension, those imperfections cause one single pin to get stuck or bind before any of the others. Your first job is just to find that one pin. As one source puts it, that binding pin is the literal key to picking the lock. So tension tools come in a few different flavors. The main difference is really where they apply that pressure. You've got bottom of keyway or BOT wrenches that, fit in the bottom, but a lot of pickers really prefer top of keyway or TOK pry bars. Why? Because they get out of the way and leave you so much more room for your pick to actually do its job.
Section 2, hooks. All right, so if tension is the foundation, then hooks are the precision tools you build with. Seriously, you can think of them as the surgeon's scalpel of lock sport.
Hooks are what you use for a technique called single pin picking, or SPP for short. It's like this methodical hunt, right? You use the hook to find that first binding pin, you lift it up until you feel this tiny little click. Then you ease up on the tension just a bit and start hunting for the next pin that binds. You do that one by one until, pop, the lock opens. And just like a surgeon has different scalpels, not all hooks are the same. A standard hook is your workhorse. It's great for basic locks. But what if you have a lock with a really short pin right in front of a really tall one? Well, you'll need a much deeper hook, like the 3 bones, to reach over it without messing up that front pin. And for really high security locks that have pins you have to rotate, you'll need a special gem profile for that. The shape of the tool is everything.
Section 3, rakes. Okay, so what if you want to trade that surgeon's scalpel for, say, an artist's brush? That's where rakes come in. It's a completely different, much faster approach to opening locks. Now, some people in the community kind of look down on raking. They see it as a low-skill beginner's technique. But as one expert, Chris Dangerfield, points out, that's just not true. Raking is a totally legitimate and, honestly, an incredibly effective technique that can often open a lock in seconds, if it's a lock that's vulnerable to it.
So you really have two different philosophies here. Single pin picking is like a slow dance, teaching you to feel every single click and every bit of feedback. Raking is more like a quick conversation. You're scrubbing the pick in and out, playing with the tension, and basically tricking all the pins into setting themselves at the same time. And let me tell you, for a beginner, getting that first quick open with a rake, it's an amazing morale boost.
Okay, so you're curious. You're thinking, sounds pretty cool. I want to try this puzzle for myself. What do you actually need to get started without, breaking the bank?
Well, check this out. Here is a fantastic starter kit that was put together by the Reddit lock sport community. And what's so brilliant about this is that for about $45, you get a real taste of everything. You get picks from the top 3 US manufacturers, Peterson, Sparrows, and Southord, so you can actually feel the difference in quality and style. It's got hooks, it's got rakes and tensioners for both top and bottom of keyway. It's pretty much the perfect curated starting point. But here's the thing. Owning the tools is just the first step. The community is really clear about this. Lock sport is a perishable skill. You don't have to practice for hours and hours, but spending just 15 or 20 minutes a day, that's what keeps that delicate sense of touch and feedback nice and sharp. So when you get right down to it, these tools are basically keys to understanding. They let you feel your way through a purely mechanical problem and find the solution inside. It's this unique mix of puzzle solving, dexterity, and, a little bit of patience. So the only question left is, what puzzle do you want to solve?
Hey, if you enjoyed unlocking this topic with us, be sure to subscribe to The Explainer. We're always finding the keys to new and fascinating subjects. Thanks so much for watching.